Welcome to another episode of Modern Cooking, where today we're going to do fried chicken, something quick and easy. So get out all your ingredients. Today we're going to be using a lot of spices for this, but again it's going to be pretty effortless. So let's get started. And as you can see, I'm seasoning my chicken here. I'm starting with garlic powder. I always like to use garlic powder because I think it adds a certain flavor. Now I'm using paprika to give it color. Then I like to add a little bit of cayenne pepper because again, and as I said in my last video, I like my food spicy. And it's optional. You don't have to use cayenne pepper if you don't want to. And of course I have to add my Lawry's garlic salt. And I like to pile that on because I like for my foods to be well seasoned, especially my chickens. And then what I like to do is go ahead and add some cracked black, just regular black pepper. And then I go ahead and just kind of like mix everything together, make sure that all the pieces of chicken are well coated. And as you can see, I like to use dark meat. I like to use thighs and wings. I like to stay away from the breast because they tend to cook. It tends to take faster for them to actually fry. So again, as you can see, I'm going ahead and making sure everything, all the pieces of chicken are well coated. And now what I'm going to do is go ahead and season my flour also. And it's up to you. You can do either or. You can either season the chicken or the flour. It's totally up to you. But I choose to do both. And again, I'm using pretty much the same seasonings that I'm putting on my chicken. So of course I start with my garlic powder. Then I move on over to my paprika. And then of course I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my Lawry's garlic salt. Because again, I want the chicken to be well seasoned. And then I'll end with some cayenne pepper. And of course some black pepper and some salt. And then we'll just go ahead and just mix all of those ingredients together. Make sure everything is well mixed. So I'll give that a good stir there and we should be good to go. Alright, and here we go. Alright, now I'm just going to go ahead and just drop each piece of chicken into the flour and try to coat it, as best as possible. Always make sure you try to get into those crevices where the wings are concerned, into the folds area. And again, you just want to make sure that the chicken is well coated. And I always like to do like 4 to 5 pieces at a time, or try to go ahead and give a good coating of 4 to 5 pieces at a time. And not only can you use flour, you can also add a little bit of Parmesan cheese or even cornstarch just to give it a little bit more of a crunch. You're coating a little bit more of a crunch. And then as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and I'm dropping my pieces of chicken into the grease. And I do a combination of wings and thighs, like I said. And when it comes to your pan, depending on how big or small your pan is, you can try to get anywhere from 4 to 6 pieces in. And as you can see, I like to do at least 6 pieces at a time, especially when I have multiple patches to cook. And you always want to make sure that your grease is piping hot, so it needs to be on a high heat before you actually put the chicken in. And then after you put the chicken in, you can reduce the heat a bit. And after 5 minutes, you want to go ahead and turn the chicken over. You want to make sure that the coating is golden brown on one side. And you're going to cook it, I want to say fry it for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes on each side. Then take them out, each piece out, and put on a paper towel in the pan to drain a lot of the grease out. And there you have it, fried chicken. Thanks for watching.